Hey, what's up, guys? It is OGC here with another video for y'all. Today we're going to cover hero trials with some tips for it, along with talking about one key aspect of the game, which is consistency. So let's jump into the hero trials. I have two main formations that I use. I'll show you the two formations. Hero Trials really isn't tough for me anymore. There was a time when it first came out that it was a little challenging. So this formation, I have Gafkar and Virion up front, Mako and Spring behind, with Cleo in the middle. With this formation, I use this against the humans with all of the cavalry. The Cleo hole just shuts them down, and then Mako and Spring, as long as they have enough time, they can pick everything off. The second formation that I use has Bane and Denji up front, as the Fire Mage, Elena, Avalon, and Fenris in the back. They're kind of spread out. So was one like this. Fenris will cover the bottom side with his wolves. Elena with her summon cavalry will cover the top. Denji and Bane can tank up both, and everyone's just happy. So I guess the main tips for this is spread out your tanky heroes and spread out your damaging heroes. So for this, your primary heroes, the two main heroes that will carry you through all of hero stages is going to be Fenris and Mako. Fenris and Mako, they'll get the damage out so that you can pass through hero trials without too much trouble. Don't have them on the same formation. You want them spread out. Um, because when we look at hero trials, there's six of them total. Each hero has three energy. So if for three of them you use Mako, three of them you use Fenris, and you keep them separated, you'll always have one of those main heroes out there for each of these battles. The same thing with tanky heroes. Pretty much, I would keep say Bane and Virion on different lineups, and my lineups is so old that Averill is not even in them. So I haven't changed this setup that I've been using in a very long time. It's really, and again, it's really not hard for me to do this, but you might want to incorporate the Ice Mage into this. When it comes to heroes that you can only deploy once because they have three energy and they cost three energy to deploy, which would specifically be Rose and Jax, that that at least gets our interest for this. What I would highly recommend is save them, do not use them, do not put them in a formation, and if you go up for a fight and you cannot beat it, then deploy one or the other. Don't do both. So this is my non-human cavalry setup. So I'll show you what this looks like. Pretty much, none of these are going to be super hard. My heroes are, for the most part, all the main ones are maxed out. So for me, it's pretty easy. For the second one, I still do the same thing. I still use the same type of setup, and everybody is happy. Everything is good. The Fenris wolves are amazing. Fenris by himself, especially if you have the direwolf form, uh, once he is like level 40 or so, he can clear those types of stages by himself. So he is really overpowered. So now against an army like this in the hero trials, this is when I run with Cleo, and I don't really rely on the summon troops. I just rely on Sprig and Mako. Gafgar's out there just to hold up. So if you don't have a Rod of Justice on Cleo, because you don't have the Sage set, then put a Rod of Justice on Cleo, and it will allow you to do the Void before anything really gets too far out there. the rogues just annihilate everything. So pretty straightforward with that. Versus this setup, we'll go back to the other one. And Denji's dumpling is awesome, by the way. I absolutely love it. Denji's such a nice hero. Very strong. Alright, so my non-human cavalry formation is gone, but I still have to use it. Luckily, the rogues and everything are just so strong that it doesn't even matter. Um, until they buff hero trials or make them harder, it's not going to be too strenuous. It's mostly just going to be something that you log in at every day and do. And that should clear the hero trials for us. I have Virion skin though. I don't have many skins. I'm never lucky. That skin is pretty awesome. I do like it. So when it comes to the game, um, I guess the other takeaway that I can share with you guys is it's not about extremes. So things fluctuate, things go up and down. With this, it's no different than working out, meditation, any other type of practice that you incorporate in your life. You want to get consistent. Even if the goals are not super high, if you set a goal, you want to do it every single day. And maybe start off small. And if you start off small, then you can always overachieve on a specific day, or if you happen to have more time because it's the weekend, or whatever it looks like. But there should be certain things that you do every day around the same time. So for me, the first time I log in, I do like to queue up the hero trials. I'll run to the void and I'll start that. That way I never miss out on anything. Those things help if life gets busy and you can't do much in game. I would still recommend just log in 3 times a day. That's all it takes. Three times. That way you can go into the shop and you can do all 3 shop purchases, get some items or whatever. And if you are buying the 30-minute rushes, you can get those. Um, do all of your quests. Doing these daily quests, especially sooner rather than later, will let them reset sooner rather than later. If you let them all just build up until you have like 100 plus, then they'll reset. It's not going to be consistent. So just clear them out every day. The other thing to do now is go to all of the witch shops. So now that they made witch shops personal rather than a global thing, you can go there twice a day to take advantage of it. These are just little things that if you do consistently over time add up. Just like with increasing your power, making your troops stronger, unless you're willing to dump tens of thousands of dollars in, you're never going to see a giant spike up unless you complete a certain type of research or something. Um, that being said, it's all about staying consistent with all of the small things in the game. It's just like life. You just got to be consistent. That's the hardest thing to do. There's other things that you can take into account. Say honor. You want to farm honor because you want to get flawless items. What are flawless items? Flawless items look like all of these red things. You want to get red items so that you get higher stats, so that you win PvP, etc. And of course have some more flawless things, but you want to win PvP. You want to do all of that. You need stats. So even with the new PvP overhaul, stats are going to matter. So pick a number for honor and farm it every day. It doesn't have to be super high. Say you pick 200,000 honor. Um, that is completely reasonable. And anybody can do that. You'll have to use a couple of potions, but it's not going to be anything too crazy potion wise. Um, go and do that. Spend the half hour a day to farm 200,000 honor. If you're human and you have dwarf towers on your server, it'll take you less than 10 minutes. I mean, just pull out gold mechs and gold tanks and you'll get that honor in no time. If you do that every day, call it the 200,000 honor, then you'll be able to get ooh, no. Then you'll be able to get a million honor every 5 days. So that's not a bad thing. You want the honor. With the honor, you can then come in and you can buy items here, and then you can convert them all. I don't know if I even have any to convert. And when you convert them, you get a bunch of alchemy stones. So that right there, I just got enough for two craftings for trinkets. So I could do like two hand of wisdoms, and then try and get lucky and get higher stats. So in fact, we can try that out together. I'll show you exactly how to go and try and get higher stats. So this one is not flawless. This is going to be a regular. You can tell because if that white spot in the middle doesn't start lighting up, then it's going to be flawless. If the spot in the middle starts to light up, then it's just going to be regular. So no luck on this round, but if you want to get stronger, that's one of the things that you can do. But just like everything in life, it's all about consistency. Hero trials, you want to do them every day. You want that extra experience for your heroes. Doing the void, even if you've completed it all, you want to do that every day. Clearing out your daily activities. They're called dailies for a reason. Clear them out every single day. Going to the potion shops, it's every 12 hours, so twice a day. Uh, Even if we're not super busy, we should be able to log in 3 times a day, hit up the shops, and do the witch shops at a bare minimum. Pick how much honor you want to farm every single day. Go and farm it. Tell yourself no excuses. I'm not going to. This is a rule. I'm not going to go do X, Y, and Z. I'm not going to watch Game of Thrones this week until I farm X amount of honor. Whatever it takes. Go and do it. Consistency. That's the key to being successful in any aspect. Anyways, with that, please subscribe to the channel, like the channel. Tomorrow we'll announce the giveaways for the Lenari. Have a great day, everybody.